Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. So today I wanted to talk about this concept here. 3 steps to recover from chronic pain or chronic symptoms. So we'll get to that in a second. Hope everybody had a good Saturday. You'll be watching this on Sunday or later, but recording this on a Saturday night. All right, relax your body so that you can breathe. I want to clarify this. I know I do this in the beginning of the videos, and I did the video yesterday on tension and misalignment, like muscle tension and misalignment. Somebody asked me the question. They said, well, don't we relax our body to let go of the tension so that it can stop the pain? The answer is no, not in my experience, not from my view. What I do here in the beginning of the video is we relax the body to the best of our ability. Look, if your body's in spasm and tight, you're not going to be able to relax it, but do the best you can to let the shoulders down and relax as much as you're capable of within the current limitations so that your breathing can slow down. The reason why I believe that's important is because when we are in a more relaxed, maybe not totally relaxed, but more relaxed body, and we're breathing comfortably, the brain has no choice but to perceive we're okay, safety, right? I don't want people to look at the muscle tension and misalignment video from yesterday as instruction to say, I need to go relax those muscles so I can get my alignment back so that the pain can stop. Again, the pain's not caused by the tight muscles. The misalignment's caused by the tight muscles, but the pain's not caused by it. The pain is created by the brain perceiving danger. And when we have a brain perceiving danger, pain is the result, as is the tight muscles. That's the result of a brain perceiving danger. Let me be very clear. The tight muscles are not the cause of the pain. They are not the problem. Whether it be back pain, being a bit twisted, pelvic floor dysfunction, tightness down there, that's not the cause. It's the result of the brain perceiving danger, and the brain creates the pain and the tight muscles to protect the area. So I just wanted to touch on that briefly, and now I'm going to get into the topic for today. 3 steps to recovery from chronic pain and chronic symptoms. Step 1. Recognize the most common cause of chronic pain and symptoms, right? We want to learn. So step one is really knowledge acquisition. Understanding how this system called the human body, brain, nervous system, pain system all functions. And when you understand that, that's step 1. You need to understand that the brain will turn on symptoms of a whole myriad of types of symptoms when it perceives danger. Why? Because that's the voice of the subconscious brain and nervous system. It says, hey, you got a problem. We got to give you a warning. And the symptoms are that warning. Sometimes the danger is legitimate, real injury, real illness. Most often, in the case of chronic pain or chronic symptoms, the danger is perceived, not real. So, step 1 is understanding and knowledge acquisition to understand the cause of all these symptoms. And the fact that there could be a mind-body, stress, fear, emotional, mental. You're not mental, you're not crazy, but recognize that the cause could be mind-body, meaning a brain perceiving danger. It's the simplest way I know how to explain it. When the brain perceives danger, it can create symptoms. Understand, I got an itch on my nose. So, when the brain perceives danger, it can turn on symptoms. Now, in the case of chronic symptoms, it's almost always a mistake. So step one was understand and learn what causes most chronic pain and symptoms. Step two, discover whether or not this is what's going on for you. So there are assessments. There's a pain test. There is an FIT assessment. Both of those can be found at isthispdp.com. Do the assessments. The pain test, if you've got pain, it's a quick 10 questions. It's an okay assessment. I like the FIT assessment better. There's 19 questions there, and you can do that once for every symptom you've got. And so do the assessments, because once you learn that there can be a mind-body perceived danger reason for your symptom, two, you really want to ascertain whether or not this is what's going on in your life. What's the cause of my symptoms? All right. So I did mention earlier that the symptoms or the pains are the brain's way to warn us. Well, symptoms can become persistent with enough fear and attention. And that fear is often created by misunderstanding the cause, believing we're broken, believing we're sick, whatever it may be. So misinformation and fear creates a desire to stare at it all day long. And fear and attention will take a one-time symptom and potentially turn it chronic. The body heals. Core concept. The body heals. So if your symptoms have lasted longer than the normal healing cycle for most injuries, then it's very likely that fear and attention on the pain itself have caused it to become persistent or chronic. So step one, learn that there can be a mind-body reason for your symptoms or pains. Meaning, if the brain is perceiving danger, that can turn on symptoms or pains. Fear and attention can make them persistent. That was step one. Step two, do the assessments. isthispdp.com. And with that, you can ascertain how your specific symptoms are behaving, the origin, their behavior. Do they change? Are they on a schedule? Do they shift location even slightly? Do they change in intensity depending upon the time of day? There's all sorts of questions. And when you look at it, read the questions of the FIT assessment and say, does this make sense? Would I have a true answer if it was a physical body problem? And the questions are worded very specifically to have you differentiate and say, nope. The only way this could happen is if the brain perceiving danger was the cause of the symptoms. So it's a very educational and insightful assessment so that you can really get a good idea as to what's going on with you. So step one, learn how this system works and what the cause of most symptoms are. Step two, ascertain, do the assessments, whether or not this is what's going on with you. And step three, once you have learned that your symptoms are in fact created by your brain perceiving danger, step three is teaching your brain that fact, that you're really okay, that you have a false alarm going off in your brain, perceiving danger incorrectly based on misinformation and fear. And step three is really teaching your brain that fact. I'm really okay. I call that kind of the holy crap moment. Like, holy crap, I'm actually okay. I'm actually not broken. Right? And so step three involves a lot of different aspects. Generally, if perceived danger is the problem, which it usually is, most often, teaching the brain that I am safe, right? Perceived danger, scary. No, I'm really safe, is the solution. Now, I teach how to convey safety to the brain all the time, every day. That's fitting a portion of my daily videos. So instead of trying to make step three in this video a soup to nuts explanation as to how to teach your brain that you're actually safe and that you're actually okay, I'm I'm going to refer you back to the YouTube channel. I'm going to refer you back to my Fast Start playlist. And the reason for that is all of the various ways of conveying safety would make this video a little bit too long. And I've already covered it. So, dansfaststart.com. dansfaststart.com. It's a great set of videos that will really explain soup to nuts. If I were to package that stuff up, that same information, I could sell it as a course for several $100s. It's free on YouTube. Go take advantage of it. I get lots of people in the comments telling me the Fast Start playlist is my go-to. If I have a pain flare, that's what I watch. If I'm struggling, that's what I watch. Or I can credit my success in getting better from watching and rewatching and implementing the Fast Start playlist. So if you want to understand step 3, how do I teach my brain the fact that I've got a brain perceiving danger and that's what turned on the symptoms, dansfaststart.com. Watch it. Take notes. Implement. Repeat until you're better, because it's literally all in there. So if you just want to browse around my YouTube channel, go to dansyoutube.com. That'll bring you right to the video page of my YouTube channel in reverse chronological order. So this video would be the most recent, and most recent at the top, and then the older ones are farther down. So dansyoutube.com, dansfaststart.com. The assessments are isthispdp.com. If you want some success stories, go to painfreeyousuccess.com. And if you're interested in some coaching to help you with implementation and support for doing this work, go to painfreeyougroup.com. So the 3 steps again. Number 1, understand that there can be, and most likely is, a mind-body reason for your symptoms and pain, meaning your brain's perceiving danger incorrectly. Second of all, do the assessments to ascertain what's going on specifically for you. Because in theory, this sounds great, but if you don't know or don't believe that that's what's going on for you, good luck with step 3, which is teaching your brain that you're actually okay. Step 1, learn. Step 2, assessment. Step 3, teach your brain that you're good. That's really the 3 steps to recovery from chronic pain and chronic symptoms. So I hope this helps, gave you a good summary, and utilize those resources. dansyoutube.com, dansfaststart.com, painfreeyougroup.com if you'd like some additional help, painfreeyousuccess.com for the success stories. And with the exception of the group, which is fairly inexpensive, everything else that I'm providing here and those resources are all free. So I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. And go through these steps so that you can have that aha moment that goes, holy crap, I'm really not broken. I'm really okay. And then the steps, then the task at hand becomes simply teaching yourself and your brain, let's settle down because we're really not in trouble. Feels like it, but we're really not. So anyway, love you folks. I'm going to wrap it up here. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.